market, and the trades that take place over the counter impact everything from the cost of apparel imported from China to the cost of your lemonade while on vacation. Every day, transactions worth around $5 trillion take place in foreign exchange, averaging $220 billion every hour. Forex market witnesses a lot of market participants, including forex dealers, brokers, hedgers, arbitrageurs, speculators, central banks, and retail market participants. With such a wide market, why are we still asking questions about forex business being legit? Why do forex brokers face legal conundrums every year? Many of you must be aware of forex scams such as fraud with codes, false signals, increasing the spread, account replenishment through unknown sources, big profit promises, and the latest one being the robo scam, where the robo is definitely going to be the reason behind you losing your money. Scammers will continue scamming, but the entire forex industry has to bear the brunt of such theft. Many forex brokers use cryptocurrency for payments, which puts the forex industry on the blacklist. With such a large chunk of trading volume and market participants, is the forex industry truly legally protected? If you are into a forex business, take a minute to answer the following questions. Are you legally protected by the licenses you have acquired? Do you think offshore licenses will save you from legal trouble? Is your legal structuring as per international treaties among countries? Do you have a legal cell which involves in multi-country legal auditing periodically? Are you aware of the laws across the globe while operating online on a mere mobile application? 2023 will be a challenging year for the world economy. As per financial experts, forex industry will find it difficult to survive, and at the same time, no country will oversee a forex scam. Every country will choose to take serious action against it. If you are already in a forex business or are likely to explore the industry, you need a legal guide, don't you? To initiate this process, start from legal risk audit of your existing brokerage business. If you are venturing into forex brokerage business, then it is better to be legally informed.
Hi to all. It's quite, a lot of forex brokers and those people, those are stakeholders of this industry. They have already presented their stuff. But as far as legal part of it is concerned, it's something really concerning. And yeah, most of the brokers, those are operating across the globe. And the whole forex industry is always being asked with a lot of questions related to their legal status, their licensing. Everywhere, if you see someone is talking about, let's talk about the investor perspective. What exactly they are thinking about a forex broker or industry as a whole. Everyone before investment, first and foremost thing is question number one, whether this broker is legitimate or not. His question is legitimacy, and legitimacy is connected with trust. So at the end of the day, legal hurdles is one of the biggest hurdles for all the forex broker, which is silently there inside the industry, but everyone is trying to, cover up with different kinds of offshore licensing and all. Let's talk about what's the real fact is all about. The question of investor, whether a forex broker is running the show legitimately or not, and whether my money is safe over there or not. It's all about trust. Trust, as a lawyer, being gone through a lot of investors are coming up with their issues and litigations to us, and they really don't trust this industry. That's the fact, whether you accept it or not. But it's out of greed. They are investing. Now the equation, the fight is within forex and crypto industry. Where to invest the money, that's what every investor is thinking about. Crypto winter is going on, people are jumping into forex, but eventually this legal scrutiny for the industry is there and it will be there. So let's start with slide number 1 and then we'll discuss stepwise what are the questions, what should be the answer, and why those answers are like that. I'll explain bit and pieces regarding the legal part of it. Financial crime, a crime of greed, not need. Financial crime is a crime of greed, not need. And greed is basically not only about, from the broker side, but from the investor side as well. The greed is there. That's why crime being committed. So, slide number 1, if you are a forex broker, you must be thinking what exactly the investor is thinking all about. Your strategy, your, how to deal with the customer depends upon all these questions. That answer must be there. Is the forex broker a legitimate company or not? First of all, before investing, the question number 1. Question number 2, can they be trusted? Question number 3, do you possess the required license to carry out the operations globally? That he will definitely go and check your website and talk to your guys whether you have certain license and all. And most of the forex broker, what they do, they go for offshore licensing and they thought we are well protected. But now, if anyone is a forex broker over here, I would like to ask them to define, along with his lawyer, it's open challenge to the lawyers as well if someone is here, whether that forex broker is truly compliant. There's no issue. He can run it via iPhone and Android app across the globe and keep zooming in with the clients across the globe in each part of the world. If any forex broker is there, he'll be able to convince me that, okay, I am legally protected. I'm open to discuss, and it's an open challenge. Let's go to the next slide. We'll discuss, it's a very common stuff. Forex industry as a glance, it's one of the biggest industry. There is no second thought about it. 24/7 market, $6.6 trillion volume per day, and a lot of money involved in it. And it's a kind of, in our if you ask me, it's a lot of risky investments are also there. And people are investing money in the industry with a trust. But again, my stress is all about if someone is a forex broker, I'm an investor, I'll go and invest. My questions are quite simple about licensing, the trust stuff. But how about the forex broker? Let's say, example, you have a license from one country. I don't want to name any one of them. Even the consultant, the lawyers involved in this industry, they define this country's license and regulator is worthy. You should go for this license. Who defines? The lawyer defines. And you operate. Let's say, example, you have license from one country, you are operating globally. How exactly you are operating globally? What's the criteria? Do you know that in this industry, normally in Forex, there is no global regulator. there is no global regulator. So in the absence of global regulator, it's all about what? It's all about individual countries' license. And that license has got its own limitation. If you are an investor, or maybe tomorrow you would like to start your forex broking business, before taking license, have you gone through those laws? Those are there. Have you ever gone through that? No. Any forex broker right now, I'm talking about maybe many of them there outside, I would like to ask them what kind of license you have to operate in X country. I'm 100% sure they don't have any answer. Reason, whenever, 2 days back, one guy was there in the office to discuss about the fact that, sir, I would like to do forex. Now, these countries are banned countries where I cannot run my business. So is it possible to adopt metaverse? I'll do my business in that imaginary world, whereas I can skip the regulator. See the thought process. Then in metaverse, I don't need any license. I have the platform license, that's it. Then I would like to go there and do because I can skip the regulator. So the question is, I'm giving more stress on this regulatory and legal framework. Reason is, if at all, I'll give you a few examples. I don't want to name those forex brokers because they proclaim to be the biggest broker. I don't know, but because their volume, their business, their money is big. But when it comes to their issues in different countries are many. They are facing money laundering notices. I don't know. Most of you must heard about a big brand. Everyone is using that platform, being penalized heavily by different countries. Recently, 2 months back, and now those guys are strengthening their rules and regulation so that most of the brokers are moving away from them. They are not using their platform. They are swinging towards another platform and to use them. I think most of you are aware about the fact now the most popular platform is asking too many questions. So that's the reason why almost all the forex broker, they're going for option number 2. So it's all about the future thing is in 2023. Everyone knows recession is on, and most of the governments are right now strengthening the news regarding forex and forex regulations. They are trying to catch hold of money launderers. See, it's the same thing I'm talking about, but I would like to put more focus that if you are a forex broker, you have a license from X country, you are running your show. What are those laws in other countries that will challenge your operation? That will challenge your operation. You have an offshore license with you, but other country might put you in trouble where you are running as an app, or few of these forex brokers say, we are giving training. We are just training institute. They register in other country, they run the show. But there also, they can face the challenges under this act. See, everyone must aware about the fact intellectual property right, that IPR, because you are using, App Store, and you are taking the data protection. And then the third one, the most important thing is market regulation. Market regulator, every country has got the market regulator who has got the right to tickle your operation and ask you questions and put you in severe trouble. Central banks, as usual, most of the central bank, they're there because you are dealing with foreign exchanges. And the last one is financial crime. I'll give more focus on financial crime regulation across the globe. And the most dangerous regulations are there in US for sure. But anyways, let's say you are a forex broker, you have clientele from X country. Every country has got their, except Europe, I can say in most of the countries, it's even Europe Union is quite lenient on this kind of crimes. But nevertheless, what is this financial crime stuff is all about? In each country, there are certain rules and regulation laws pertaining to investor protection. And that's normally known as Depository Protection Act. If you are giving, or Investor Protection Act, and most of the cases, the imprisonment is something around 10 to 12 years. And the most critical is in US, that's 20 plus years. And even in some of the cases, it's life imprisonment or 72 years plus. That's the truth. But eventually, I don't know how many of you are aware about the fact, every year from your industry, Forex industry, you want to know the imprisonment ratio? It's out of all financial crime, the ratio is 32%. And that's, who are they? You can search in Google, it's available. Most of the countries, if you search 7 to 8 countries, you'll find all. Otherwise, you can go through those licensing country, you'll find those stuff. To make this industry more complicated, because where the complication is all about, you are transferring money from one country to another country by using different methodology, by using different payment gateway solutions. Those are bypass payment gateway solutions without any approval from central bank. People are transferring money and bypassing the central bank. So now, to make it more easy, cryptocurrency is here. So now all these Forex guys jump into crypto for transferring their money by using stable coins, USDT, USDC, and blah, blah, blah. And apart from it, by using some coins. So most of this platform have got that gateway. So it's more easier to forge. So here, cryptocurrency, I am a very big supporter of cryptocurrency and virtual asset, not the digital asset, virtual asset. But eventually, that's being misutilized in different industries, for different purposes. Forex is one among them. And it's such, like, I'm giving an example, most of the countries are there. If you want to transfer $100 from one country to another, it's difficult. So that's why people are using, but in Forex broker, they need your money in apps. So they use different malicious payment gateways and methodology to accept the money. That's also fall under money laundering and foreign exchange violation policy. So the question is very clear. Every question asked by your client must have an answer, backed by legitimacy instead of answers that are not necessarily true. So I'm not saying the whole industry is, sometimes I thought, like, whenever I meet the people, maybe I'm a lawyer, that's why those are committing crimes, they're coming to us. That's why maybe my mindset is every next one from the industry is doing such kind of stuff. But frankly speaking, it's for your benefit. If you are a Forex broker, you need to define yourself how exactly you are legitimate. Let's say example, you are in UAE, you have an office. Most of the Forex brokers, they have offices here. Even if they don't have any kind of licensing here, but they are doing Forex broking business here. And their license is from some offshore. And by registering also a company, they declare it as a Forex broker company and they're running and accepting money from the public. That's there, everyone knows it. So question is, it's your ethics, how to serve to the people and how exactly to answer to your client. If you thought like, okay, by disguising and by giving some information which is vague is correct, then you can always. And for that, government authorities are there to penalize you. And furthermore, if not today, then tomorrow you will definitely face the action. That's what we believe in. But few of them are saying, no, we never. We have already skipped for the last 20 years. We are enjoying the money. Those are not ours. So Therefore, it is very important for forex broker to ask themselves the following questions. Do I have the appropriate license required to conduct my business? Am I well aware of changing laws and regulations in various jurisdictions across the globe pertaining to the forex industry? You know, the financial crime and financial regulations are changing rapidly across the globe. Suppose today you start one forex broking business by knowing, okay, I'll go for this license, I'll follow this legal structure, I'll do my business. But eventually, maybe after a month, it's changed. But still then, you are not changing, you are not implementing those stuff. That's another factor. Maybe few of the forex broker are really legitimate and they are running their show in a nice way. I don't want to portray the whole industry as, in a different scenario altogether. But few of those guys, those are running eventually in a nice way. They need to check out the changing laws that are taking place in different parts of the world. Am I following the appropriate legal structure for operating globally? That's a big question. That's a big question for each one of the broker. Having a license from X country, from an offshore country, are you really protected to run the show across the globe and taking the investor across the globe just by taking the AML, just by taking the KYC? That question you have to ask. Do I have a team of legal, so that's, I don't want to advertise myself. You have legal experts or not, that you need to know. Is my business complying the regulation country-wise? You know, to know whether you are a compliant forex broker or not, it's better to do audit, legal risk audit of your own brokerage firm. What do you mean by legal risk audit? Legal risk audit means it's all related to the kind of activity you are doing, pointer-wise. What kind of activity you are doing? You are accepting money from the public. From which country? From X country. How you are accepting? By this you are accepting. What activity you are doing? This activity you are doing. Whether what exactly you are doing under the belt, that's I don't have any kind of answer for it, what exactly you are doing. But these are the questions if you can put, then you will definitely find the answer. And do, if you are a forex broker, do legal audit of your business for sure. See, these are the common hurdles. Like I can say, like, which are those hurdles? Those are really big. For forex industry, there is no centralized exchange that is, none of these forex brokers are centrally regulated. There is no global body to look into. Every country has its own rules and regulation. Is forex a Ponzi scam, pyramid scheme? If you see this Google search, you'll find really good volumes. Is the entire forex industry is a giant deception? It's only a deception or reality? That's a big question. Is it impossible to make money through brokers? Lot of investor claims that. I make money, tomorrow I lose money. So, is it worth admitting that there are scammers among companies and traders often encounter them? That's a big question. And these are for your information. You can go through it. I said, like, all these scams being, either you can say these are classic pyramids. You must be aware about the fact most of these forex guys, more than 50 or 60% of it, they are running their forex companies. In the process, they have their own MLM companies, multi-level marketing companies, return on investment companies, crypto companies, whatnot. They're saying, okay, give me $1,000, I'll give you per month $100. That's very popular in Asia and few parts of other countries as well. So I don't want to name them. So they say, okay, you are investing money, I'll give you return. Return is what? By investing it in forex industry. You have ample amount of clients of forex fraud like this. So those are classic pyramid. Fraudulent projects means those brokers, those who came with a plan and with estimated time and they vanish from the market. They only go for the company registration in one of the country everyone knows, and then go for one platform. After collecting money, they vanish. That's coming under fraudulent projects. Is Forex a scam? Everyone asking the same thing. The Forex market is, see, it's not a scam. It's definitely not a scam. I don't want to give more speech on it. Let's come to the point. If you wish to start your Forex business, evaluate the following questions. Number one, does the Forex industry look like a lucrative option for you? Answer. Are you aware about the pros and cons of the industry? Third, are you aware about the risk associated with this industry? Do you have anyone to guide you and protect you legally? That's the most important stuff. Every business can be done. You need to know, you must be aware about the fact how to do that business. But most of this is this industry people that I met so far, they are overconfident and they're not ready to accept the truth unless they face the truth by say few of the, unless the regulator send them the notice or someone get arrested, till then they don't believe. Most of them. If you are a part of this industry as a broker, trader, or an investor, keep the following points in mind. You can take a snap of it. Forex is about regulation, calculation, and money. If I'll try to explain it, will take a lot of time because I'm in the verge of completion. Apart from that, it is also about visibility into the risk and an understanding of currency workflows. For your kind information, financial literacy in the world is only 32%. And in few of the countries is lesser than that. So the second point is very much, pointing to them. They thought like we'll put the money and the money will give us back money, and Forex industry, there's no need of nothing trader will do. And these days people are thinking about robo will do. Robo will increase their flow. And that robotic being prepared by few of the experienced investment fund manager. So that's such a cruel truth. Third, it is important to ensure that market players understand the strategic significance, define a policy, and decide how to execute. Understand your business, understand the regulations, legal requirements, understand how you generate risk, and derive a currency process you can automate. Practically speaking, if you know the risk, if you know how you can manage the see, when you say legal structure means to know the legal risk and structure it nicely so that your tomorrow will be protected, not about today. If you think today, then tomorrow will be protected. It is extremely essential for business or individuals involved in the Forex market to get in touch with the legal counsel. It's advertisement. I'm not going to say conclusion. I would like to conclude without giving more stress to the Forex broker, those are here, because they must be in stress. What the fellow is saying, I'm illegal, I'm doing illegal business, Forex industry is illegal. Standing in the Forex Expo, someone is saying Forex industry is illegal. It's actually, the cruel truth is, yes, most of the operation in this industry is on black rope. That's the reality, that's the truth. Investors are suffering. Yes, investors are suffering. You don't know because you take the money and you show them the dreams. We are the lawyers, people are coming to us. We understand what is the pain. So my piece of advice is out, it's absolutely free. The advice is absolutely free for all of you. Think twice before putting up your Forex business. Means you need to know what kind of structure you must have, what kind of licensing you must have, what kind of investor protection you have to do, all this tape, all this structuring you need to do. And apart from it, keep enjoying your business, do good business, but don't break the trust of investor. Thank you very much for listening. See you then.